Forget 1492. What if North America had been permanently colonized by Vikings 5 centuries earlier? Leif Erikson's journeys to Vinland around 1000 AD are historical fact. The sagas tell us they explored, built temporary settlements, then departed. But what if they hadn't? What if those temporary Norse encampments in Newfoundland became a permanent, thriving colony, anchoring a new civilization in the West? The initial struggles would be immense. Unfamiliar lands, harsh winters, and the ever-present Skraelings, the indigenous peoples. Yet imagine a persistent ambition, perhaps fueled by dwindling resources in Greenland or Norway, driving them to stay. More longships arrive, not just warriors, but families, livestock, and skilled artisans. Picture small, fortified Norse villages, complete with longhouses, rudimentary farms, and ironsmithies, dotting the coasts of Vinland, slowly expanding beyond the immediate shore. The relationship with the indigenous peoples would define this new world. Unlike later European waves, the initial Norse population would be relatively small. While skirmishes were inevitable, prolonged interaction would likely foster a more complex dynamic. Trade of furs for iron, perhaps even intermarriage. Imagine a new creolized culture emerging along the coasts, a blend of Norse sagas and Micmac storytelling, of runic carvings alongside intricate basketry. Disease, while certainly a factor over time, might not be the immediate devastating plague seen in 1492, given the smaller, more isolated early populations and different disease profiles. With a permanent base, Norse influence wouldn't be confined to the coast. Iron tools, sophisticated shipbuilding, and navigation techniques would be shared, adapted, or even traded. Norse explorers and their mixed heritage descendants would push west and south, following rivers, encountering diverse and powerful indigenous nations, the Iroquois, the Mississippian mound builders, the Pueblo peoples. Trade networks would stretch deep into the continent, carrying goods, technologies, and ideas, forging a North America vastly different from our own. News of a new world, rich in timber, furs, fish, and perhaps even precious metals, would filter back to Europe not in the 15th century, but in the 11th, 12th, and 13th. The European imagination would be ignited centuries earlier. The age of exploration might begin with Viking longships, not caravels, potentially shifting the balance of power in medieval Europe. Norse kingdoms, perhaps united by their transatlantic ventures, could gain unprecedented wealth and influence, reshaping the continent's political landscape long before the Renaissance. Columbus, if he sailed at all, would find a North America already home to established Norse indigenous settlements, speaking a blend of languages and trading a mix of iron goods and traditional crafts. The subsequent waves of European colonization would meet a far more organized, technologically aware, and disease-adapted populace. Vinland might evolve into a unique civilization, distinct from both Europe and the rest of the Americas. Its cultural and genetic tapestry would be an intricate weave of Norse, Celtic, and countless indigenous threads. The very concept of America as a blank slate would be utterly erased. The future of global empires, technology, and culture would be fundamentally unrecognizable. This is just one thread in the fabric of history. Hit subscribe for more what-if scenarios.